Hi planner friends, it's Maria from Sweden here, aka Planner Mother of 3. Today I would like to invite you to my flip through, or how I have structured my professional planner together with my Hobonichi cousin weeks. As you know, I am, or I don't know if you know, but some of you know at least, I'm a middle-aged woman owning my own business, and I really need to have my things together and get a different ways of how to structure my professional life, and that is both managing my projects, of course, but also to do marketing, to talk with clients, to have ideas about the future, and of course to remember all of the small to-dos regarding my business. And I have had, through the years I've used the Filofax system. I've been a big user of my iPhone, where I have, my digital calendar that I still have, because we need to be able to share the different calendars, the consultants that are working together. And then I've had, different books, doing Bojo bullet journaling for many years, and so forth. But there is something about the writing into your planner, and to make, or at least for me, to get a weekly overview where I am really, I am the one that is writing it in, and I am color coding it or doing other things to make it easier for me to be professional. So I thought I was going to show you how I am doing right now. One thing that I decided was that my professional planner wouldn't be a colorful one. It would be only, black and white, because I show it for my clients. But nowadays, when I never ever meet anyone, I am feeling quite happy using some colors, some washes, and some stickers, even though in this professional planner. So I'm going to show you that. I won't be able to zoom in to the pages, because I don't want to show the different things that I have in the planner in details, so I hope you're fine with that. What else? Yeah, it's this is a Hobonichi Techo avec. That means that I got only half year of this one, because that makes it easier to carry around if it's getting heavy. I have it together with, sorry, I didn't plan to, here it is. This is the cover that I use for the moment. So I keep one day-free Hobonichi where I do notes regarding the project specifically. When the clients are calling me and asking, can you do this and that, I always take the first notes in this one. And then I have the other 6 months here. And my financial year starts at 1st of July. So I'm really looking forward to start my July planner. Then I will have, one 6 months, 6 months, 6 months planner all around. So I can have it, the year where my business is counting the year that starts from the 1st of July. Anyway, yeah. And what's happened also is that this one has become the future planner. Sorry, cheers, I had to have some coffee. Please serve yourself something to drink so that we can have a nice chat. I am actually very, very happy for all the comments, and I have this vision of me sitting together with you guys, and we're talking planners, and sharing experiences and thoughts. And I get so many very, very nice messages from you guys, where you really you say the same thing. You think it feels like I'm sitting next to you and we're talking. So that's very fulfilling for me. Anyway, so this one has turned out to be also a little bit on my personal planner when it comes to planning ahead, because there are things that happens in my personal life that will, in one way or another, be something that I have to consider when I plan my professional. So, and I really like that. And as this one is the half, it's not getting that heavy. I think that if Hobonichi would have made a planner that starts at 1st of July and it would be a full year, I would be the first one to buy that. That would be my ultimate professional planner. But then I will have a planner that is going to get quite heavy. So, and I have been thinking of starting a new planner, because I have a Hobonichi full year starting now, that started in April. But then I won't have that, space to write my notes on, and because I don't think the dailies would be enough. So then I would carry a full year and a day free, and that would be even heavier. So I'm quite happy with this. I am going to do something with the front, I think, but that's and something here, something that will be, something that matches. We'll see about that. So back to where I was. Here I'll show you. Here was a week where we were away. And I've been here, it's only, in this very subtle colors and black and white, and I've used the Alistair method to do my to-dos, and for a couple of weeks or even more. And I really liked that. And here it was Easter, we didn't do that much with this, and here was Easter, and then we went away for some days skiing, so I didn't use this spread at all. But here is this week, and as you can see, it's quite colorful. I decided that I wanted to do some color coding to make an overview of how my week will be. And so what I've done, I'll show you how this upcoming week will look like. Here I have already planned ahead what's going to happen in my professional and personal life. So I have my color coding here. I love the colors, and they are inspired by this beautiful washi that I bought a couple of weeks ago, and don't know where it is right now. Let's see, sorry, it should be here, or it's not. Yeah, somewhere. It's an empty washi. Anyway, so inspired by these colors, I decided to color code. So the orange is for meetings and assignments with my clients. All of those, direct regard. All the activities that are within the orange is, customer related. And then the pink is for my own work, and that means administration, sending bills, marketing, and so forth. And then the yellow is for my personal life. I've added another color, and that is marketing and clients, when you with prospects, the ones that aren't clients yet, but prospects. So I have a fourth color category here, and that is because I really wanted to highlight whenever I am doing the marketing thing, because that's the thing that I have least time for, but in the same time it's quite important that I do that. So for instance, here I have prepared, so I am sending out a letter on Monday morning. It's already done, so I mark that color here. Anyway, so that's the best thing, and what I do is that I pre-plan by putting in where I have all those different meetings already booked. And I have also planned for when I'm going to make dinner and when I'm doing my power walk, because I really want to make sure that I have time for that. But then as the day passes, I use the free space around here, and I write, you know, the small things that I do, things that I haven't planned for, but that they are coming up and they are taking quite, you know, 30 minutes of my life, or even maybe 15 or an hour or something. So I'll write that here, and then I mark them off. Things that I have to do that I haven't planned for, but they will, you know, come into the day here. And then I have my traditional to-do lists here on Saturday and Sunday, because these are, you know, not working days obviously, but still for me it has been a very much of a working weekend, the whole 2021. But and that's not, you know, how I want to live forever. So I use these for the to-dos, and then I put some, you know, personal things that are happening in my life, just to remind myself. I can also use these for the to-dos. And here I made an order, just to remind myself. But what I've done here now for the upcoming week, I have decided that, okay, I put all the things that I know that I'm going to do, and then I have time, you know, for things like here. I have a lot of space, but I know that I have to prepare for some things I'm going to do on Thursday. So I will probably, and I planned for that in the afternoon, but I will probably do some things here, and then I'll write that, you know, afterwards, just to make sure that you know, I won't forget what I'm doing or what I have done. And here I've been playing around with these washies, you know, these washi samples that you can buy. They look like this. I bought them from different parts all over the world, from a shop in Canada, from different shops in I think Singapore or Japan, but they're called masking sticker set, and they come in different themes. And I have plenty of them, and I think they look really nice. And that size here is exactly the same size as 2 squares. And I thought it would be nice to put the color that is almost the color that I'm using for my color coding. So I've done that here. I put a sticker from Midori here and here. I bought new stickers from that company. So here I have done the combination of some planning meetings that I have in the afternoon, and I've color coded them, and then I put some, you know, bullet journaling squares to-dos here. And what I'm planning on is that here on this lower part of the page will be my private personal to-dos. So the reminders of logging food, that I have to do my power, my strength, my power, my strength exercise and my stretch exercise, and that I have to take my asthma medicine because of COVID, and that we're entering the spring. And I will check them off, and then probably there will be like delivery of a certain, you know, I have some orders that are on their way back, and when I get message of, you know, things that I have to pick up, I'll put it here. And then I'll use the Saturday and the Sunday for my to-dos for this week. So whenever I, you know, when something pops up in my head or something happens, I'll write it here. And here I have a space for my future planning, as we're doing in the Bojo. Not, you know, I don't know when it's going to be done, but it's going to happen, so I put it here just to remind myself. So I will, sorry, that was my computer saying hi to you guys. So I will check this off. I can do that right now. And I am doing some mailing to potential customers for a leadership program that we have that will happen next week. So I mark that arrow that says, means that I transform it, or I put it, whatever. Sorry, I don't know the word. There's this technical term. How do you say that? Well, if I don't do it this week, I will do it next week. That means that's the sign. And this one I have already put here. And then I will work with my resume for a certain job. And I put that, didn't I put it here somewhere? No, I'll put it here. And then I am waiting for another resume from another consultant. Make sure that I'll get his. And then some other things that are happening with another company. I'll write that here. So yeah, so it's a nice way of, you know, high and lows and short things and large things will end up here on the to-dos. And then, you know, if I start something, I can start either across or I will fill them in. I don't know yet how I'm gonna do. But if I start something and I haven't finished it, I can make, you know, one line, or I can fill it in half. Yeah. So that's a very good way for me to be able to have a weekly overview, and I can easily go, you know, and look into the future and see what's happening. And whenever things happens in my digital calendar, I make sure that I put it here. Or I can also put it into my weeks. And the weeks, this one is something that I have hard times finding the best way of using the Hobonichi weeks. I think that if I would have had only one planner, then it would have been, you know, 100% fulfilling using this one. But now when I'm, you know, into different planners, this one always tends to be like, you know, we say the cousin from the countryside, a little bit awkward. You really don't know how to use it. But then there are weeks where I am all in love with this one, and then I am using it. So I will stuck with it for sure. But right now, and I think the best thing that I've been using this one right now is for my planning of my videos here on YouTube, and the orders, things that I ordered and things that will be delivered and things that will be returned, and then some of my logging of my health, perfect, and so forth. So this is how this week's looks like. Here we can see that I got some clothes and that I did some returning it back, and I did this really, I am so tired of myself. This week has been crazy, and it kind of, you know, peaked, or peak can be positive or negative, and in my case it was really negative, because on Wednesday I decided that I wanted to share with my Swedish planners my washies from Renke, because I get so many of them, and I am, you know, I will ever never use all of them, and I feel, you know, like when you can share happiness, then I am twice as happy. So I thought that I was going to do this, you know, if you want to buy some samples, you know, here you have different washies to choose between. I did that with my Meow Stelle, my season washies, and that was a success. I kept two for myself, two samples, and then all of the rest went to my friends. And so very happy for that. And then I went out to the same group and asked if do you want to share the Renkes with me? And 10 planners said yes, of course. And they started, you know, to order different ones. And it was quite, you know, I had to be sitting here, you know, counting, you know, 50 centimeters of every washi that my planners wanted, and they wanted different kinds. So it was like, you know, I was having my little shop, and that was on Wednesday, I think. Yes, it was. And I put them in an envelope and they send me the money, and I put some cute stickers from Jaustelle, these stamp stickers on this one. They look like this, very cute. And I was quite happy and content with what I've done. And then on Thursday I had, a couple of hours in the morning off, so I thought that I just have to go and post them before people are, in the post office. So I went early in the morning and I, gave them to the postman, and he said thank you, and I returned some clothes and I went off. And then on Thursday evening, I just got this thought, and I got like, did I put any stamps on the envelopes, or did I just post them? And after, a really good soul searching, I realized that no, I haven't put any stamps on it. So, and I got so angry, frustrated, sad, I panicked, so I had to write to all of the planner friends and saying, okay, hi, now I am really sorry, I sent all my envelopes away without any stamps. Hopefully they will come back, because fortunately I wrote my name and my address on the envelopes, but you never know with the post nowadays. So the second, hopefully, is that they will, get them, and then they have to, then they are getting charged because there wasn't any stamps. But I've said that please contact me and I'll pay you for that. So I hope either way, either I get them back so I can put stamps on them, and then we do the posting again. That was quite, frustrating, but okay, it doesn't end there. And then further into the evening, or earlier in the evening, but then I'm finding out what I've done. Earlier in the evening, I wrote this pre-mail that I was going to send to a person whom I've done some. Oh, okay, so how do we say this in English? I've licensed myself in different tools or methods, and to get the license plate, the diploma, I had to do some things with the client. So I had prepared a mail saying that I was finished and I've done all the things, because and I thought I was, effective. So I wrote about this, and then things happened that my client wanted to move the date. So I thought that okay, I'll write the details about what happened during this this conversation, this feedback session that I was going to have with the client. The details I was supposed to put into the mail, and then I would send it. But what I did was that I sent the mail. I put on, enter, return, send. So the pre-mail went away as a mail, as saying that I was finished and I've done all the things, but I hadn't actually met the client yet. I think at that time, posting the stamps or the envelopes with no stamps, and then, sending an email lying that you are finished with your course and you haven't even met the client. At that time, I really felt like crying. But I did the only right thing, and that was mailing my educator, my teacher, and saying, hey, this what happened. This I was doing this because I wanted to be more effective, but it didn't work as I was planned. And he was he was laughing, and he said, I've done that a couple of times, and I know exactly the feeling, and you don't need to feel any bad. So that was good. And then on Friday last night, my husband was preparing this dinner. I took some time off because I've had a quite intense day with the group. And I got out into the kitchen, and it smelled really good, garlic, potatoes, and we were having this ham from Spain, Iberico, a pluma, and together with a salsa, homemade salsa. And the first thing when the meat got, because it was grilled on the barbecue outside, and when he got in, we could really feel this smell of the meat that was, it smelled like fish. So the meat wasn't fresh, and so we couldn't have the meat. And I said, okay, well, let's have potatoes and salsa. That's, I mean, if we would have been vegan, we would have been eating that. And we started to eat, and the salsa was so hot. It was so hot, like it looked like I have done some, lip filling thing. And I was sitting there sweating and coughing, and it was really bad. And then he says that, yeah, well, when I was adding the chili, I got some more than I had intended to, but I thought that we like it spicy, so I thought, why not? But it was so spicy that we couldn't eat it. So at 8 o'clock in the evening, my husband went out and bought us some pizza. And pizza is not the food that I am eating nowadays, as I'm a Weight Watcher. So it's been quite, upside down days. So, okay. I will write that about this in my memory keeping, because I can laugh at it now, and I will probably laugh more in a couple of weeks. Anyway, so this was, so this spread, now I'm back to my Hobonichi weeks. So this spread, I use it more for, remind myself of, in and out things, and a little bit of how I am feeling in my body and my soul. And here I've had my my dinner logging. I had some washing of my clothes from the trip, and some wool clothes that need some, special preparation. And here is some of the things that I am thinking of doing here on YouTube. And here are some orders that I'm waiting for. And here I have some space to write or do some notes of something that I don't know yet what's gonna be, what it is gonna be about. Here are some really cute drawings from the James Burke collection that you can order on Etsy, and you get these digital files that I print out and I glue them, and then I can color them. I have them in many different designs. These are not all of the ones that I got, so I really love them. And here is a cute sticker from Pookie Bear Cuties that I liked. I colored yellow around them so they will match the spread. And then there are some washies, as you can see, and it's these two together with this one together with a small one. So these three are from MT, all of them. And this one is from BGM, I think the name of the washi is. Yeah. So this is how this one looks. This one is how this one turned out. I had this ambition of, doing a comparison between my point system on my Weight Watchers and a calorie intake, because I, realized that I can't eat as much as I've done, because then I will get too many calories. I know I've done good choices, if you don't think about this week. I've done good choices, but I've had too large portions. So I was thinking of, counting the calories for a week without thinking of us going up to, have a family trip. So I decided to continue with this on this week, next week. But instead I I colored them in different colors that would match my washies, and then I put some cute stickers here. Stickers that come from, okay, so these are from Linne's Planner, I think. And here are some Coffee Monsters Co. And here are some of these really beautiful brush stickers from Bojo Stickers that I've shown in a haul. You can watch that. There is another video about these. I really love them, and I will order new ones of these. Yeah, so it can look different. You know, I use them for different purposes, but as I said, there are weeks when we're not that friends, and there are weeks that we are really in love. So I will for sure use this spread for my logging on my different orders and everything here, my body, my intentions of my videos, and then of course my calorie counting system. So I'm looking forward to that. And here it says, whatever happened in the past is gone, the best is always get to. Oh, sorry, now I don't see get to. Huh. Whatever happened in the past is gone, the best is always get to. An English saying that I don't know what it is, so I can't fill it in because I don't. That is get to. I don't know if you can see, but I'm not. You know, I don't know if it's because I am middle-aged or if it's because it's a very, very, very tiny. I can't really see what it says. The best is always get to. Okay, so what could it be? Please write in the comments and we'll find out. Whatever happened in the past is gone. The best is always. I would say the best is always to come, but the best is always get to. Please write in the comment. And if you have any questions or if you want me to talk about things, please write it in the comments and I will for sure come back with you with that. And if you like what you've seen, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to stay in touch, please subscribe. Take care of yourself. You're important, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.